Hey everyone, this is Tom Dinky, the Spectrum's current Editor-in-Chief. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to next year's Editor-in-Chief, Gabriela Julia. She's currently our Managing Editor. She's also served as our Senior News Editor and Senior Features Editor. We put this video together for you to get to know her a little bit better.
I started at the Spectrum my first semester, my freshman year, and I realized that I wanted to be Editor-in-Chief last semester. As a senior news editor, I kind of got a glimpse of how stories should be written, what stories matter, what people care about. I've had a lot of experience leading desks, running desks, and as a managing editor now, I've had a lot of experience with editing. I have a lot of goals for next year. Most of them include improving the organization, time management within my staff, and also the content. I went to a performing arts school in high school and I majored in creative writing. I've been writing my entire life, but it was my junior year of high school where I realized that journalism was what I wanted to do. I like being able to talk to people, hearing their stories, putting a new perspective on things. I love profiling students, faculty, and I think that when I came here and seeing the Spectrum and seeing how it was ran by students, it amazed me because it shows that we are college students and we haven't gotten to these higher level jobs, but we're doing the same things that these people are doing.
When I first became Editor-in-Chief, one of my first priorities was to find someone to be our Senior News Editor, which is one of the most important positions at this paper. It really needs to be someone who's not only a talented writer, but really understands journalism and really has a passion for it, someone with a good head on their shoulders. And at the time, I didn't really know Gabriela very well. She was currently our Senior Features Editor, and we ended up going to a national journalism conference in New York City together. And it was really during that time that I could really see that she had a passion for journalism, that she had a good head on her shoulders, and it was really something that she cared about. And in talking with her and that, just seeing how much she cared about journalism and college journalism, what students can really do, and just the passion she had, I felt very confident in making her my Senior News Editor for when I was Editor-in-Chief. And I sit here today still just as confident that she's going to be able to be Editor-in-Chief of this paper going forward.
She's an attentive person. She really likes to grasp a subject when she's working on it. So I think about 2 weeks ago, I took her to a men's basketball game. It's natural. Sports writing is hard. She struggled at first, but toward the end of the game, she was starting to get it. She took it upon herself in her separate classes to be doing different sports stories, whether it be game stories, sports features. And from what I've read so far, they're coming along pretty well. I think she's a very professional person. I've seen her in the office, I've seen her outside of the office. She acts as a professional, as a class act. She's always willing to help staff writers. She's always willing to help editors as well. If I ever have a problem with editing or I have a problem with my writers, I'll have no problem going to Gabby and making sure that she can get the job done.
She's been at the forefront. I've seen her write stories. She knows everything that goes into it, and I'm really confident that she's going to be able to keep us on the right path. During one of the more crazy breaking news situations we've had in this office all year was probably obviously during the White-Only Art Project controversy. There was a small group of us in the office together and working to try and get that story out in the responsible way. And Gabriela was definitely one of the people who just had a good head on her shoulders. She knew what she had to do, she knew what she had to get done. And it was probably during that time that I was really positive that I would feel comfortable if she would go on to become Editor-in-Chief of this paper after me. And I can't wait to see what she's able to do with this paper next year and going forward.
Gabby was one of my staff writers when I was an assistant features editor. So when she first started at the Spectrum, her very first semester, I worked with her then. So I've kind of seen her grow. I think more so than some others who are here now, but I'm really proud of how far she's come, and I think that her talent has just shown through with the increased amount of responsibility that she's taken on with the Spectrum. It's obvious that she has a passion for journalism. She puts the big stories first and really gets out there and tries to uncover exactly the parts of the story that she needs to make it pop. And I think she's going to do a great job as Editor-in-Chief. She's truly demonstrated that she is ready for this. She's worked up through features and news and managing editor now, so she has that experience in writing and editing, and I think she's going to be a great editor-in-chief. She's prepared herself for this.
I first started to get to know Gabby like last semester and really this semester, and the one thing I found is that she's really approachable. I think that's something that's super important for any, management position or any boss position in general. You need to be able to really talk to that person but feel like you're being, listened to as well, and I think that Gabby is more than suited to be editor-in-chief because of that quality. I think that she has a lot of good ideas for the future of this paper.
Gabby has always been very good at taking charge and being efficient. She did not have a problem with, letting myself or anyone else at the desk know when the quality wasn't great, and I think that is something that as a leader you need to do. So I know she will have no problem being in charge and taking a leading role in this paper as editor-in-chief. She was also very good at having a leadership position as senior news editor. I would not have grown as a writer without having Gabby as someone who kind of pushed me while she was my news editor.
I think it's really important that we publish the truth, we publish what students want to hear, we give them a voice to speak, to express their concerns. I want faculty to be able to trust us as a professional news source. I want students to come to us when they want to be heard. I think that as we develop more of an online following on social media, people will really see the Spectrum as another really large news source in the Buffalo community, not just on this campus. I really hope that one day there will be UB students who come here their freshman year and they see that the Spectrum is a place where they can flourish and that their writing can thrive and that they will succeed.